No race, no place like it. We say a good Friday morning to you. Glorious day here in the heartland. 63 degrees and sunshine in Indianapolis as we welcome you to Carb Day. Under 50 hours from now, more than 300,000 on hand to witness the greatest spectacle in racing. And this afternoon and this morning, it will be the final practice for the drivers. Those last preparations as the weekend-long party starts to get started all around the track. But there'll be business to take care of on the track as well.
We're under caution. We believe that one of the cars may have a fluid leak. So race control, AMR safety team, everybody's going to check that.
Until that session's done, it's all business as we see Colton Herta locking up big time. That's a flat tire, it looks like.
That is almost like a flat spot, like he spun the car or he smoked it practicing coming in.
Yeah, here you go. Wow, complete lockup on the right front to the point where it actually flattened the tire. Watch this.
Here is the new quick man, Scott Dixon, in the PNC Bank Honda. At the top, let's talk about his teammate, though, the defending Indianapolis 500 winner, Marcus Ericsson, and show you a quick replay. NBC it.
Oh yeah, look at the side pod there. Is loose, almost like a fastener has come off. Although that's a one piece. Is that a D-lam on the carbon?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That is a little bizarre how exactly which part of that was coming up. Obviously not too big of an issue. They've got the car back out there, but you really don't want something like that happening in the race, because that would just create a tremendous amount of aerodynamic drag and slow the car. Actually, I think it's still, it didn't look like it was secured back to the side pod.
I'm not sure he's pitted yet. Understand he did pit. We'll try to get a better shot from the inside at some point. And this is just now a replay.
So just try to look right behind that left front tire. Yeah, you can see it's still flapping.
When you talk to the teams and the men and women who work on these cars, the fit and finish on these cars is paramount for the Indianapolis 500, for the aerodynamic effect. Understood that there has been a black flag shown to Ryan Hunter-Reay. There has been some fluid spotted coming from his Dreyer Reinbold Chevrolet. So the series champ, the Indy 500 winner, Captain America, is going to have to bring that Roots Chevy back to pit road for the Dreyer Reinbold crew to take a look at. I'm not sure Ryan knows that's for him just yet. Here comes Colton Herta on the inside.
Wow, look at the fluid on the lens of Colton Herta, who was just behind Ryan Hunter-Reay. That's a lot of either oil or water as Hunter-Reay peels off to pit lane just in time. That's there's a body part coming loose, or body panel, and then there's fluid. Fluid is scary.
I mean, it's worst case scenario, especially if you're dealing with oil. Gets on the windscreen, affects your vision. Obviously, it's going to massively affect the traction. But yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if there is some kind of oil leak.
I wonder if this was the fluid from earlier. Remember, we had a caution, and we never identified who it was. So, look, the beauty of Carb Day, not only is it a celebratory day, but this is the whole reason. It's one final hit out to check that everything is in good working order. So now we see, added to the Ericsson situation, now Ryan Hunter-Reay. What's happened to Augustine Canapino, one of the 4 rookies in the race? Lock up Colton Herta style in the Juncos Hollinger.
And again, you see that right front lock up as we ride on board here. And the reason we're seeing the right front lock up, I would guess, is that with the way the springs are set up on an oval, they're asymmetric, and your right front spring is going to be a lot stiffer than your left front spring. So as you slow down, it gives you less grip, Dylan, and that's going to be more likely to lock up on the brakes.
Well, the 7 of Alexander Rossi has come off from pit lane, sitting here in Gasoline Alley. The team underneath the car, changing the vertical strakes, the vertical fencing on the underwing. Basically the dividers. The crew member here is holding the 2 that have come off. So my question to Hinch up there in Townsend, different length strakes can affect downforce. Do you feel that you just put a new set on? Could this be an issue of actual wear? Perhaps they missed the heights at some point, or do you think it's a different aero or balance, adjustment from underneath the car?
This looks like an urgent move to me. This doesn't look planned.
It does seem a bit urgent down here as well.
Can you tell, Steve, if they're putting on the bigger ones or are they putting on the smaller ones? I don't know what they started with.
Well, the gentleman here to my left who's walking away with the old icrometer, Townsend, I'm saying these look taller, which would be closer to the ground, which in my mind would make more downforce.
Yes.
A shorter strake should be less downforce. A taller strake, a taller vertical fence, more downforce, very organizing of the rear and the speed of the air underneath the back of the car. So it looks to me like it's a relatively large underwing downforce adjustment, perhaps adding some rear. You've talked about the major wing adjustments front to back. You just wonder if Alexander Rossi and his group have got to a point where they're not happy with the center of pressure. They're a little out of adjustment, so they're making a bigger change under the car.
Yeah, so as the car started rolling away, I could see, they were in fact the shorter ones. We see Catherine Legg rolling. Was that a wheel nut that I see?
You have a loose wheel?
I thought I saw a wheel nut.
I gotta stop. I'm not risking it. Fuck that.
Copy that. Copy that. Copy.
I thought I saw something rolling through the grass there, and
smart move from Catherine Legg.
Yeah, definitely not. You don't want a wheel coming off, trying to crawl it back to pit lane,
not when
heading out into
everybody's running
traffic.
at speed.
Now, what I will say as I'm walking pit lane here is this left rear blistering is not a single situation. I've seen a couple McLarens have left rear blisters. I saw the 3 Penske have a left rear blister. I'm now down in the pit for Shank. They have some blisters, so it'll be interesting to see how it works on Sunday, guys.
Oh boy, as Steve and Marty were talking, did you see what we saw? Santino Ferrucci was in a hurry to get off pit lane.
Pretty unnecessary move. I'm not sure if that's even legal. Let's take a quick replay. All the cars coming out. Alexander Rossi at the top of the line in the short chute, going in the grass. Absolutely no need for it. Completely unnecessary.
He's just wondering why Rossi's going slow. Rossi's on a steering wheel making adjustments.
Yeah, but 4 seconds later you get onto the racetrack and pass him. Why would you risk your own car by dropping wheels in the grass?
Well, maybe he was accelerating and just didn't know what Rossi was doing.
Talking with RC, he said that, frankly, in qualifying, they were pretty conservative, and they didn't have to be aggressive. They just wanted to obviously get this car locked in. As you see, it looks like he tried to turn it in the wrong pit box there, but he said this car has got plenty of speed left in it. That was their goal today. They've actually been trimming out a little bit today, peeling downforce off, just trying to kind of figure out how far they can go. They've gone back on a couple of those changes, but I think they feel pretty sporty and feel like they've got a good race car. So we'll see what RC can do on Sunday.
That was an interesting pit lane incident we just saw there. You see the left front of that tire already looks a little bit worn, and then you see locks it up, turns into the wrong pit box.
Looked like he was going to the pit of Jack Harvey. It was a good call from Dylan. And then watching the pit crew here, this is the hard thing to do, as you see on board from Jack Harvey.
So that's what happens, Samson. You have somebody in pit lane waving you. The pit boxes are all new, but he's actually waving the car behind RC Enerson. So a little bit of a miscommunication, but that's the kind of thing you need to make note of today as a driver and as a team.
This is starting to look dicey.
Look out.
That's Devlin DiFrancesco at the front there. He's going to get passed by 4 cars now heading into turn 1. I think he might just be getting up to speed. I'm not sure. He was just trying to fall back into the train there to get into some dirty air. But these are the kind of difficult and risky situations you see on carb day that you don't see in the race. You don't see cars trying to fall back in line.
Listen to the throttle modulation.
I mean, he's half throttle right there.
Oh, contact.
Oh, Dev. That is Dev.
The right front of Devlin DiFrancesco.
So maybe he had a problem that was developing.
Looks like the cambers might be just a flat tire. Or did he hit something? It might just be the flex of the tire from the puncture that makes it look like it's overly cambered, but I don't see any obvious damage.
Let's take another look here. This is through turn 2.
Oh, this could have been massively ugly.
And you see the sparks coming off. That's the pressure's down. The car's bottoming out, hitting the ground. He is so lucky, Townsend, that he did not end up in the wall. Great job keeping it straight.
How about Kanaan? Following close, ducks down. Ed Carpenter says, oh, I'll go high. No, I won't. I'll tuck back down. Takuma Sato was there. Augustine Canapino was there, and there it blows.
It's going to be a massive amount of floor damage. You can see the sparking on the front end of the floor. We saw it out the back of the race car as well. So hopefully just skid plate, but they might have to go to a new underwing based on how heavy that thing was riding on the ground. one of the cool things is you get a report from your race team all through practice that ranks you on how you're doing on pit out and how you're doing coming to the line. As Rossi, we've seen a lot of front lockup. That was rear lockup as Rossi just gathered up his hands in time for the pit speed line.
What's so impressive is with all this practicing, only one driver's been docked for a drive-through penalty right now. That's Elio Castroneves. But let's see here on the brakes late. You see the back end trying to pass car. You saw that right rear completely lock up.
The debriefing is underway, and the plotting for the 33 cars, the 11 rows that will start in the 107th Indianapolis 500. Rinus VeeKay, middle of row one there.
You know, Rinus is a young-ish driver, but I think he's right in a sweet spot for his experience level.
Santino Ferrucci, row two on the inside.
A lot of excitement around A.J. Foyt coming into this week, but very disappointed with their practice carb day. What are they going to do to the car to get it happy for Ferrucci?
And the 2013 champ, Tony Kanaan, perhaps his final Indy 500.
Perhaps. We'll see. He's very happy. We all want him to have a great run on Sunday.
Marcus Ericsson, the champion from last year, on the inside of row four. Ed Carpenter always finds a way to be a part of the story over in row five.
Drove for him on my last race, and, you know, you never count Ed out.
Connor Daly back there in row 6. Everybody loves Connor here in Indy.
Back to back there, row 5, row 6, Carpenter and Daly. Ed Carpenter racing, row 7, Romain Grosjean. Heard how confident he was, one who left early on carb day, and Elio Castroneves looking for number 5.
Elio's results have been incredible here no matter where he starts, so I'm sure he'll make his way.
Marco Andretti over there in 8.
Yeah, he struggled for the first hour of practice here on carb day, but the team found some decent speed in, bumped him up the charts, so be curious as to his thoughts on his car and how comfortable he is.
And there you see the last 9 that will start, the last 6, I should say, including Graham Rahal in 24. He will start on the outside of row 11. And the greatest name maybe in any sport, Stingray Robb. That is awesome. The rookie, one of the 4 rookies who will get started.
Hi, folks. Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.